Hello everybody, this is Waldorf.
And it's a Statler.
Today we got Battleport 156.
Battleport?
Battleport.
Fighting. Is there some boats involved?
Brought to you by Buckeye Battles.
Buckeye Battles.
Orcs and Goblins versus Vermin Swarm.
Okay.
My old pal, the Vermin Swarm.
There you go. Game 2.
It's Refused Flank and Breakthrough is what we're playing.
Alrighty.
Refused Flank is the diagonal nonsense.
So we get to see if this is a happy dance or a sad dance for the rats.
There's my army list. You can go back to game 1 if you're interested in hearing me talk about it, us talk about it.
Or pause if you're not.
Yeah, pause if you just want to read it, or just
fast forward.
Move like we do and just skip right by it.
There you go.
Vermin Swarm. He had a tyrant who has his general with a halberd, shield, death cheater, and on a war litter, I guess.
Okay.
He had a vermin demon.
No, he probably just brought some litter with him.
Yeah, he did.
In case he had to go.
The litter of rats.
You know, yeah.
It's his offspring.
Yeah.
Do they call rats a litter?
I think it's just rat litter, just, you know.
Oh, littering. He had a vermin demon, which he did not make his general.
Okay.
Which is was an interesting choice, but he said he likes to be able to
so he can run around and do whatever he wants to do.
Not worry about where he is.
Yeah. I also like to run around and not worry where I am.
Yeah, I do it, but I don't plan that way. Yeah. He had a BSB chief for BSB with a scepter of vermin valor. Lets him hang out in the back, and lets him go in the second rank. And the banner of the endless swarm, which gives him fight and extra rank, 1 and 2 if he, I think, doubles your ranks. Anyway, 34 vermin guard with full command, 2 units of rat at arms with a standard musician, and one of them has the Aquila of Ruin, which basically lets them count 1 extra rank for combat res.
Okay.
2 meat grinders, 2 rotary guns, a globe launcher, 2 lightning cannons, and an abomination. So my spider's not real thrilled at seeing the 2 lightning cannons across the board.
I would imagine not.
It's not pleased with that. There's my spells, same as last time. And there was the board. So we... Okay. What did we do? I think we deployed 1. I think I dropped 1. He dropped 1, and I just said forget this and just deployed everything.
Oh, was it the March column one?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's Refused Flank.
Oh, Refused Flank, yes.
So he still had... I'm deployed right on the 9-inch line. You can see he's back a few inches from it because he saw me deploying on the hill.
Okay.
And doesn't want to give me the first turn attempted charge.
So not a ton of terrain out here. I see a hill, a
woods,
not. 2 woods.
2 woods, a water.
How'd you play the lake?
A water feature, whole thing.
Okay.
Water feature, field in the center.
All right.
We called this whole marker a ruin.
Okay.
And there's actually a hill here. But
so it is on the table.
No one's going to use it, but there's a hill there on the side because it's a half hill. It's one with a straight,
okay.
straight side on it.
I wasn't sure if it was on your table or the one next to you.
It's on our table.
Mm-hmm.
So there you have that.
But there's a lot of stuff stacked on top.
So like I said, I deployed the whole army with the intention of going first.
Okay. Spider on the flank.
He deployed after
generals
me.
with the big unit.
General and BSB are with the big unit on the hill.
Okay.
You can see the hero is right there hanging out beside him, not attached. Before Vanguard, I've been using my Vanguarding Witch Doctor.
Right.
As, just sitting out alone and able to Vanguard it into a unit if he needs to.
To burn up Vanguards.
Yeah, if I need to out Vanguard somebody,
right.
Gives me a little advantage.
So I see the abomination. I see the 2 cannons.
His vermin demon is taking a nap.
Oh, is that a thing?
That's what that is right by the A-bomb.
Okay.
2 lightning cannons, and then the rat. Then from the left, it's the rat at arms, the cheese grater, the little mini cheese grater is his meat grinder.
Okay.
So that's a rattling gun there. I mean, rotary gun there in the middle.
A cheese grinder.
A cheese grinder. Yeah. The vermin guard in the center. They've got a globe launcher beside them. Another rotary gun, and then another rat at arms unit with a lightning cannon behind them.
Okay.
No real chaff to speak of in this army.
No, he's just going to shoot off any chaff that scares him.
Yeah, I think that's his plan.
Yeah.
So turn 1. There's my vanguards.
Plus, he doesn't really need to fight anybody.
Yes.
So,
I'm trying to get around to the flank of this abomination. You can see with the wolf riders moving down here.
yeah. It's so much weaker in the flank.
Well, it can't get me if I'm in its flank.
Absolutely not.
Turn one, I move forward with everything. I'm
Okay.
pushing hard. Didn't push so hard here on the left. As a matter of fact, I did not move the wolf riders at all. They're within 24. They're going to shoot that abomination off.
There you go.
Get rid of it.
Yep, you gotta get it quick. He's gonna shoot the hell out of it if you
You
don't.
can see my spiders moved up 14.
Okay.
Get up as far as it can because I've got to get as close as I can with the cannons.
Right.
The 2 warp lightning cannons will do a job on me.
We can stay far away and get hit exactly the same.
Correct. Well, I did measure, and if the spider would have run into the far corner, I could have stayed out of range of one of them.
Oh, there you go.
So I thought about that, but decided, no, let's try something different.
You could have stayed in the woods.
Yeah, not giving him the +1 to hit.
Exactly.
That's a good point. So we didn't. And then you can see the wolf riders with their 18-inch move have swarmed way up here on the flank.
Yep.
And they're actually in charge range, easy charge range of that warp lightning cannon.
Is the gap big enough?
It is.
Okay.
I made a mistake when I did this move because I meant to go to 3 wide, 2 deep.
Right.
But I forgot it by the time it was time to.
Ah.
I'd thought about it when I was thinking about doing this. Forgot completely about it. Now I'm like, oh crap! He could just
Back up.
shift that unit to the side, something, and block me.
Yeah.
But anyway, I did. Like I said, forgot completely about it. So bad move on my part. During the magic phase, I get a boosted Raven's Wing off and get my spider up 12 more inches,
Okay.
which also serves at putting it in the flank of the Ratted Arms.
Yeah.
I'm really thrilled with that. He can't charge me, which he shouldn't anyway, but he can't charge me, and yeah, I'm set there. I'm easy charge range of that. He cannot get out of my charge range, which is good because I need to get that thing in combat so he can't shoot me.
Yep. Yep.
Put the boosted movement onto the boar boys in the center, and the mage you can see is dashed off to the right and joined that
Join the
unit
other
of
boar boys. Okay.
the small unit, which I'm thinking he's safe because I think his shooting has so many other targets. That's not a great target for him, and General BSB are nearby.
All depends what he thinks is important.
Well, he can't shoot me off with one piece.
Yep.
He's going to require at least 2, and I think I'm going to be out of his move and shoot with his globe launcher.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my plan there. That's the left side.
Well, it's Orc Hero in the middle.
Orc Hero up in the field.
Okay.
Again, just giving him more targets.
Right.
He can't. My theory is he can't shoot everything.
Yep.
We'll see if that works out for me or not. Boar boys over here on the far left are just coming up. I'm hoping that Abomination clears out and this unit can just do its job as a scoring unit and get into his deployment.
Right.
Wolf Riders fire. Ping, ping. I told you I was going to shoot that thing off.
Is there a story why this guy's got a bottle cap on his head?
I don't know. He said something and I forgot what it was.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
So anyway, put a wound, and he's pointing out to me that yes, he does have a wound on him.
Okay.
I warned him I was going to shoot him off. Said if he leaves him there and by the end of the game, I've got him killed. Based on that. There you go. So that's it. That's what I managed in my shooting phase. And we go to his turn. So his turn, the Abomination just kind of turned and moved towards his Ratted Arms.
Okay.
His Vermin Demons
Rolled over to the side.
just did a big arc and came up around it, marched up around it,
Looks like it's rolled.
and rolled.
Tuck and roll.
He tripped, fell.
Yeah.
He's very sleepy.
Yeah.
The clan rats over on the top of the board have reformed to face the spider.
Okay.
They don't want the spider in their flank, which is fairly smart.
Yeah, I would think so.
I approved of that move. It did, uncover the lightning cannon even more.
Right.
But I did have room as it was. But anyway, uncovered it a little bit more.
No, you have plenty.
And there we go. Now I've got more than enough, and that's the picture. Overall, he started shooting with, I thought it may have been a spell. Yeah, a spell from the Vermin Demon, who killed a couple guys with his divination.
Okay.
Nothing major.
2 wounds on this boy.
Put 2 wounds on that guy. He had 3 spells. He had the 2 attack spells from divination and the rats hereditary spell,
Right.
which does some damage.
So all his magic was about shooting.
He also had the stars align and
Yeah.
something else, but anyway. So one of the cannons hit, and thankfully he rolled low, rolled a 1 or 2. I think he rolled a 1 wound with the +1. Only did a single wound to it. The other one missed, which was great. Thrilled. I'm thrilled at coming in with 2 cannons shooting me and coming out with 2 wounds. That makes me very happy. So move on to his other firing. Rattling gun picks off a few orcs. Globe launcher decides to fire and kill 4 boar boys. Biggins, the Ed Bashers, which is not good. And the Rattling gun fires and gets 3 more.
Yeah. Okay.
So that unit is
Has lost a little bit of resilience.
it has 7 down out of 10.
Yeah.
Does not leave me much. So there's a situation going into turn 2. So War Cry. It's like, let's get this over with. Let's get that out of the way. There we go. So I did the War Cry, and here we go. Boar Boys, the big unit, initially charges out at the weapon team that was here.
Right. It runs away.
He runs away because had I hit it, I had a flank. It would have overrun into the flank there.
Yep.
He runs away. They redirect it. This one,
Ooh.
the globe launcher, he stands for that one. Not quite sure why he didn't run away a second time, but he stood for that one.
Would they stand and shoot?
They cannot.
Oh, okay, I thought they could.
The Boar Hero card charges into the flank of the Rat at Arms.
Okay.
The Nasher Hero goes into him as well with the Spider.
And the cannon gets charged by the goblins.
And yep, the goblins go into the cannon. So a whole lot of charging going on that turn.
A lot of attempted charging.
A whole lot of charging. Everybody makes it.
Okay.
Remaining moves, both the wrecking teams come forward.
Okay.
They're in I really like this positioning right now.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
They can do pretty much whatever they want at this point.
Yeah.
Because he can't really get around it, the ferals come up as fast as they can.
Right.
Support. Boar Boys over here on the far left are in position to help out where they can. And I chaff his Vermin Demon because I want his Vermin Demon to kill them and then overrun and not get very far. So the wrecking teams can get him.
So you can double up on him.
And the whole thing is I'm trying to keep him pinned kind of close to where he is, so I can get him with that. You have the other side where everybody makes it. The Wolf Riders were able to angle enough at the very end so that if they can manage to kill this, they can overrun into the flank of the Clan Rats.
Okay.
And just give me a few extra attacks.
And a flank charge.
Well, I've already got the flank.
Well, you've already got the guy on the other side, don't you?
Yeah, but just a few extra attacks.
Yep.
Fine with me.
However,
they put 4 wounds onto it, and it stood.
Okay.
The lightning cannon.
Yeah.
So it's got 1 wound left. The 2 heroes and the Spider managed to wreck the Clan Rats.
But they're still there.
But they still have 3 ranks and leadership 7, so they're leadership 10 steadfast. Down 1 for fear is 9.
Okay.
They stick around. That over here, the Boar Boys smash the weapon team, of course.
Intermittent photograph.
There was.
Right. It's like, wow, you didn't beat that thing?
Yeah, it would have been very bad had they not won that. Well, not really. I mean, it would, anyway. Would have been embarrassing.
Yes.
So, smash forward in there. Good news is, of course, the Spider is in combat. It can't be shot at with the lightning cannon, which makes me happy. There we go. And there's the overall picture going into his turn 2.
What prohibit? I thought they could fire anything into combat.
Huh. That's a good question. I wonder if he can. Maybe it's only certain weapons. I don't know.
I thought it was everything.
He did not.
All right.
So his turn, you can see the demon charged into the the Wolf Riders.
Wolf Riders, yeah.
And the Abomination Again, just bumped into his unit.
Okay.
Didn't want to go. Surprisingly, this guy beat me.
Can't imagine how that happened.
I was very shocked.
Especially, he really clearly crawled under you and got the belly blows.
And then when I mentioned to him, I was like, okay, well, when you overrun, you're going to run into that ruin and take, dangerous terrain checks, failing on 1s and 2s.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be nice. And he says, oh, you know what? I'm not overrunning.
Okay.
And you can see he turned a face over there.
All right, so that made you happy.
That made me very happy. So in this fight, my general...
So you intimidated him away from taking the role.
I don't think he should have done it anyway, because it doesn't put him any further away from the mangler, wrecking teams.
Yeah.
Anyway, so in the ensuing fight over here in the center with the...
My real question is, did you goad him into attacking your wolf riders?
My wolf riders? No, I did not.
Okay.
Up here, I kill the tyrant with my general.
Okay.
Did a few more wounds on the unit.
Okay.
He killed 2 boar boys in exchange.
Okay.
So I win the fight, but he sticks around.
Yeah. Got lots of guys there.
And up here, up on the top, the wolf riders have managed to crush the
Finish off the
lightning cannon.
lightning cannon.
And the spider and his 2 hero buddies don't do very well.
Yeah, he's still there. Wow.
And they knock him down by a few more, and he sticks around.
Mm-hmm.
He's done no wounds in this combat,
Yeah.
but he just keeps sticking around.
Yeah, he won't go away.
I mean, his leadership's like 8, I think, steadfast,
Uh-huh.
because he still does have 2 ranks and
Yeah.
a couple guys in the
Yeah.
3rd. So back to my turn. You can see the wolf riders are going to charge past all this mess, make a sharp left turn, and head back at the other
Cannon. Okay.
up the other cannon.
The boar boys are
Boar boys
hitting-
charge the weapon team
weapon
back
team.
here through the dead guys.
Yeah.
Not a great job of policing up your dead guys on this fight.
Yeah.
And the first wrecking team has the angle to clip here
Hit
this
both.
corner and clip this corner.
Okay.
And the other wrecking team flips through just the Vermin Lord.
Okay.
So between the 2 of them, we put 3 wounds on, well, one put 3 wounds on the Abomination,
Mm-hmm.
and the combined 2 of them put 4 wounds onto the Vermin Lord.
Oh, that's not great, but okay.
And he forged a wound.
Yeah.
He's got a 5-up save, 5-up ward.
Yeah.
So anyway, makes a couple, 4 wounds to him. So both these big nasty monsters have 2 wounds left.
Right.
You can see up on top where the wolf riders have made their charge
Yep.
into the unit. Ferals have moved up a bit. I'm
I'm
not.
sorry, that Nasher, was he in the combat with the...
No, he's up on top. The
Okay.
Nasher that is in combat's up top.
Yeah, I'm saying, was he in the combat the last turn, or did you charge him this turn?
No, I just moved him up this
Okay.
turn. And you can see
The mage hanging out
the
back there.
mage just found a nice safe spot to go.
Yep.
Since the boar boys were
Find something large people can't see through.
since
Yeah.
since the boar boy was getting anxious and getting ready
Yeah.
to charge stuff. They charged one of this weapon team, and I don't know. I think they were out here because it fled, and I don't know why they're heading toward the edge of the board. They should have been heading more towards the center, but anyway, regardless,
Did you redirect and he fled with both? Was there one there or 2 there?
there was only one out there in
Okay.
the middle,
Okay, couldn't.
but it's kind of hard to tell in the pile.
Yeah.
The other one's here behind the clan rats.
Okay.
It rallied back here from last turn. So there they are. Also managed to put the twisted effigy on the big rat to make him -2 to cast.
Okay.
And there we have that. Up top you can see I finally cleared out the Vermin Swarm, the rat at arms
Yes.
on the top. That cannon, I don't know why it was sitting there. I think
That's the other
because
one that you
I
killed?
killed the other one, and rather than putting it in the pile, I moved it off to there, set
Okay.
it over there. The wolf riders took a point, killed a guy, but they turned to face
Turn the
into
face
unit,
to rear, yeah, and the
so they can do what they need
team.
to.
Okay.
And the halberdiers, Vermin Guard managed to kill the last member of my unit,
Okay.
but we butchered a bunch of them. You can see back there, the dead.
So you still want with your 2
And
characters?
They are still sticking around
Okay.
forever. So we go into the bottom of turn 4.
So you're just hoping you can hold out so you can get more help over there?
Yeah, well, anyway, yep. The that happens. So we go to the bottom of turn 4. He's going to do what? Okay. So both the Vermin Swarm, Vermin Lord, Vermin Demon,
Okay.
and the unit of Clan Rats charge into my Ferals.
Okay.
Over here, since they went out, the Abomination had a clear path into the side.
Okay. And he bumbled in.
And wanders over into my General.
Okay.
And in the ensuing combat, he crushes, looks like 12 Ferals.
Wow, with those rats?
Rats and a Vermin Swarm. Vermin Lord.
Well, you just challenged him off, right?
I did.
I don't understand.
Oh, he's answered with the Clan Rat guy.
Clan Rats don't have champions. Or did you miss it in the OB?
What? What do you mean?
Didn't the Clan Rats not have champions?
You're right. They didn't, did they? Oh well. Okay. Yeah. Because my champion's still right there alive.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so something got messed up.
Something got messed up there. All right. So anyway, he killed 12.
He killed 12. Okay.
I killed like 14 of them.
Okay.
So I won the combat.
But he's steadfast.
This guy's not, but makes his roll.
Okay.
Yeah, that would have made a big difference. Because he would have failed his roll.
Yeah, I would think so.
Considering 14.
He would overkill your champion a bunch.
Yeah, well, he would have got 4, and I think he stomped for 5 alone.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. Anyway, moving on. Back out in the center of the board. He puts 3 wounds on my BSB, kills him.
So the Abomination was facing the BSB or the General?
Oh, the Abomination hit the General.
Okay.
The BSB was to the General's right. The General directed his attacks into the Abomination.
Okay, and killed it. Okay.
Smashed it. And then the BSB put his attacks into the unit, killed some guys, and but he put 3 wounds on the BSB.
Okay. Okay.
So I ended up winning the combat anyway.
Right.
But lost my BSB.
Okay.
Which is not good. And actually, we were doing a lot of fighting, and he was a little bit slow player, so he only got through turn 4.
Oh, okay.
Had I had another turn, you can see where the spider is going to
flank charge,
come in the flank, and the other guy in the front, and it's going to finish the halberd vermin guard are completely gone. But as it is, I've got the boar rider up there past my spider. The boar riders are there in his deployment zone.
Right. And you probably would have won the other fight also. And
I could have won the other fight as well.
Yeah.
He made the mistake, well, especially because would have been a bigger mistake had I known there was no champion. Remember, there was no champion in here.
Mm-hmm.
But he made the mistake of bringing this in here, which gave me like 14 combat res as I just crushed this unit.
Right.
I directed all my, everything I can into this unit and pounded it. It should have destroyed it. So I don't think he should have come in with that unit. But
yeah.
So anyway, with that, like I said, I've got the boar unit in his deployment zone. He's got nothing in mine. Add up the points, and it was a 13-7 victory for me. With the secondary objective, turns out to be 16-4.
Okay.
So
missed it by that much.
Yeah, it was close. If I had another turn, I think it could have.
Yeah, you definitely would have finished off
way up
his main unit. So.
Correct. Yeah. So anyway, but a good win after the first one. So I'm sitting at 22 total points after 2 games, which is an average of 11.
Right.
Not great, but it's a lot better than losing.
That's much is true.
All right. Next game I've got. What do I have coming up?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
I can't remember. So, thanks for listening.
So we're down. So you got a loss, you got a win, you got a total of
22.
22 at the end of 2 games. Okay.
Like I said, I'm okay with that based on my performance in the last few tournaments.
There you go.
Thanks for listening.
Till next time.